Let the trash talk begin. Let the trash talk begin. What? Tadlock's tool shed? Ah. (1976) Ford LTD.
Well, if 355 says it's okay, it's gotta be okay.
Is that thing recording?
Welcome to RCindustry.
Well, this should take this out of here. Oh yeah, I've got a ground wire on there yet. I may keep that. Let me just cut that off because we're probably going to need a ground wire. And of course I don't have anything with me to do that with, and that's a ground wire over there. Take that out. Boy, I should have got a longer screw. That thing ain't quite long enough to go down there and puncture that tire. Okay, there's that. What else we got here? Alright, let me get some wire cutters. Well, hey guys, it's Rick here. And we need to, we probably ought to get to work on the old limelateda here. Don't know how much I'll get done today. I got a couple hours here. But I know that I've done some research and I really feel like it's probably best to figure out an electric fan setup for this radiator. But as we've talked about before, we've got some blockage. We got a water pump that ain't moving. We got something going on. So we're going to have to tear that apart. And but I did get in a new heat sensed switching system for the 2 double fan setup that I got, that old one that came with the car or whatever. And it's high enough amperage, supposed to be that it'll run it. Got it from Jegs. It's got a year warranty on it, blah, blah, blah. So, hey, we're going to put that to the test. I'll guarantee you that. Did I say we were going to put that to the test? So, let me get that old stuff taken off of here. And then we're just going to go from there. We got to get this thing running long enough so I can diagnose where the vacuum leak is coming from. I mean, I can't even keep it running long enough for that. So, because it gets hot almost immediately. So, again, something ain't right. Comment down below. You can tell me what's wrong with it. Heck, you can come on over here and help me work on it if you want to. I don't know. This one's really kicking me. So, anyway, let's get started. Show you more. I had to go over there and get some of these wire cutters. I'm going to leave this ground wire in here because you just never know when you're going to need a ground. So, and we might eventually hook that up with the ground wire here because we're grounded to the block and the block is grounded to the body, but we don't really have a body ground. So on the cable, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. All right, this thing is junk. Okay, let's do the most environmentally friendly thing we can do and try to drain as much of this into the pan as we possibly can. I'm going to open up this drain valve down here, try to get a gallon or 2 out of it. Probably break this thing off, some crazy thing like that. That will suck. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like this. This just looks like a plug in the radiator. I guess that's what it is. Oh, it's supposed to let it out. Controlled somehow. Alright. Like that there, maybe? I don't know. I ain't never seen it. There, let's pop this off there, see what happens. Oh yeah, she's coming out of there now with great exuberance. There we go. Yeah, save the planet. Show you more. Guys, I actually went out and bought some wire that's got some black, for ground, and
Green is the ground. Bought some red for the main circuit, and I bought a heavy-duty switch because I'm gonna actually put a switch on this so that separate from the ignition. So, all right. So coolant out of Krusty. Well, we don't have him anymore, so we're gonna make this coolant out of the limelateda. Put that in there. Well, there's plenty of crap in there, that's for sure. So we'll filter it out. Sure we will. Alright, I'll show you more. See, I told you, coolant out of the limelateda. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Same Fomoco number 9T43-8C6, and then you can't read the rest of it. So, have no idea what this came out of, but they do work. But the way we're going to wire these is a little different than the way we wired them with that other relay kit. So we're going to put the grounds are going to be a common ground, and then we're going to run separate feeds over. So let's just jump right into this. Alright, there you have it. Now we'll get us some zip ties, and we'll kind of dress this up a little bit across here, kind of like that. And hey, it's ready to put on. Show you more. Okay, guys. So and gals, yep. Because there is some gals out there that watch my channel, actually. So I want to say howdy to all you. Let's get this old Mortsky radiator hose off of here. And I don't know why it's double clamped. You can comment down below and tell me why you think this is double clamped. I mean, that just seems weird to me. I guess if one won't get it, two will, huh? I mean, I don't know why you would do that. But this one is definitely double clamped. So, let's get this thing off of here. Still pretty tight there. This is the noisiest neighborhood. Okay, let's pop this off here. I'm sure we're going to get some juice out of that. Nope, she's dry. That's good. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it off of this part here without breaking the radiator. There we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, there's that out of the way. Okay, well, whilst we got this off, I want to pop this thing out of here, this old sensor, because we need that hole to put the sensor for the new fan relay system. So I'm not sure what size this is. That's a little small. This is a 7/8, so it's probably metric. We're going to see if we can get this out of here. Oh, she's just coming right on out of there now. There we go. Nice little doogie whopper there. Okay, let's see if our sensor screws into that directly, or if we have to put a collar or sleeve or something in it, kind of like we did down there in that water jacket for the temp gauge. All right, show you more. Okay, well, while we're in here, I want to take this thing off. I know that ain't supposed to be in there. And this, I would say, used to hook up to the air pump down below. At least I'm kind of guessing. You all can tell me, but well, that just broke that right off there, didn't it? Anyway, let me see if I can get a wrench or something down in here. I got a crow's foot. Yes, I used to work on diesel equipment. Okay, I got a crow's foot I might be able to put on there, and I don't know if I can get that loose or not without pulling all this off here. So, alright, show you more. I don't know, guys. Not only do I not know what that is, it seems to be a weird size. So I got me a crescent wrench on there. I had to take the distributor off and get it out of the way. So I am going to see if we can pop this loose here. Well, that didn't work. Alright, show you more. Okay, well, all that did was successfully break this thing off. And that's just made out of some kind of pot metal. And I don't know, this has got to be on the exhaust side, but I didn't realize the exhaust crossed over all this. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Here is an inch and an eighth. And that's a little too big. Here's a 27. Yep, that's just what she is. She's a 27. Alright. See if we can break this off of here. Actually, I don't want to break it, but let's see if we can It comes off here. How about that? Oh, come on now, let's play friendly. Oh, there we go. All I know is that when the car don't run very good, and when it does run, there's air poofing out of this, whatever this thing is. And that can't be good. So, we're going to have to get a pipe plug or something and plug this thing up. I'm thinking that's got to be exhaust, because you look at the end of this and it's just black and charred. So, you know, I don't know. I'd say that's exhaust, but that air pump must have pumped air into that so you could get false readings out the exhaust pipe to pass EPA. You know, it wasn't that it wasn't putting out anymore, it's just that it was mixing air with it. That's what I'm guessing that thing was for. Let's see if we can find a plug and plug that up. Alright, show you more. Well, I dug around over in the service truck and found this. Let's see if that looks like that fits on there, so that's good. It's 3/4 pipe thread thingy, whatever here, so they didn't make that metric, so that's a plus. Put a little anti-seize on here. If you're a plumber, they call this pipe dough. That'll help seal that exhaust up a little, I guess. I don't really know. Boy, this China wrench ain't worth a broke one now. Oh. Oh. I ain't making that stuff up now. China. Well, that's got to be better than this with this and this shoved in it. I mean, you know, that ain't factory. Alright, well, that goes in there. Okay, so we got that all buttoned back up and everything, and you know, and this is what come out of here. So this is the new sensor that came with the JEGS relay system for this fan. And unlike the other cheapie I bought that just stuck into the radiator pin, this actually goes into the water jacket. And I want to make sure that's the right thread. Yeah, it looks like it is. So let's get a wrench that fits this, and we will tighten that down. Show you more. Alright, so that's a 17 millimeter, by the way. So let's put a little of this goop on here. Yeah, I thought I saw some volunteer firemen go flying through the intersection a minute ago. Now I hear the fire truck, so something must be going on somewhere. Now this is a thermostatic switch that's on at 170, no, on at 185 and off at 170. And that's about what we want to run. So it ought to work out pretty good. Looking pretty good. That's pretty snug. I don't want to break it off. I Let's wipe that down a little bit. You know. Okay, now let's get our upper radiator hose on.
Roadkill Customs. Hey guys, that's probably going to about do it for today. It looks like it's getting ready to rain, and I ain't working out here on this thing in the rain. So be sure and like and share, and get out there. And I got to tell you, Chucky's Garage, if you can get that LTD running and get it down to Sikeston, we're going to run them down the track. Also, I also want to tell Tadlock's Tool Shed or Padlock's Pool Shed or whatever that is, if you get that burnout bike or whatever that thing's called and you get it running, let's run them down the track one time. That might be kind of fun. Thanks for coming along. Be sure and like and share. Check out all of the No Name 500 people that are trying to get their subscriptions. And just like always, we're making it just like brand used here, baby. Run, Tallulah, run!
Hi, baby.